Aeolian Hall brings a lot of people together. I believe that there's some sort of magic in this place, and I believe that everybody that steps into Aeolian Hall for the first time will feel that magic.
My name's Alan. I'm currently living in London, Ontario. I've been here for a long time, and I'm a country musician. When I was young, things weren't so good, and I had a troubled time. And I'm glad that music kept me off the streets for the most part. I did spend some time, in some facilities and stuff because I didn't play music enough, I guess, but I kind of became obsessed with it. And people ask me, why did you become obsessed with it? And now that I'm older, I realize that writing those songs was therapy for me. I didn't realize it at the time when I was 12 years old. You don't realize that. But writing songs every day, I was such an angry kid, and I didn't know why. But when I put it on the paper, I could read it. It was right there. So it's kind of like you unconsciously write songs, and then you look at it and you go, wow, that's going on in my life. So that's what kind of brought me to music, and it stuck with me. And now it's something that I do all the time, and it's a part of me, and I can't stop doing it. It's part of my brain now. Why country music? I did start out in punk. I always say this. People go, you look like you play punk music. Well, that's true. I did. But I find that punk and country are very much the same. They're four chords and the truth. And that translates anywhere. And I just feel like the singers like Steve Earle and Lyle Lovett that I listen to all the time, they kind of shape my music. So naturally I gravitated a little more towards a country sound. I just love the singer-songwriter thing. So people always say it's country, but I kind of feel like it's still singer-songwriter. Like I love Bruce Springsteen, just him and a guitar. Once you hear that, how can you not be a little bit country, The kind of themes that attract me in my songs are just honest, real life. If you listen to my music, you're probably going to know something about me. My kids, my wife, my struggles, and my good times. That's all I know, so that's what I have to write about. It's a lot easier if you write about what you know. Just released a record in April called Highway Mile. It's a 6-song EP. It's got lots of stuff on there, lots of emotional stuff, a little bit of a rocker. I think there's a little something in there for everybody, but I'm super proud of it. It turned out way better than I ever could have imagined. And I literally can't believe that the response it's got. Like, it's connecting with people. And, as a musician, I'm sure, it's something, your music's out there, but you never know who's listening. And then when you constantly have people telling you like, I love that song, I'm like, my God, somebody likes something that I did. After 20 years, they're like connecting with what I did. And I mean, it's just been amazing. I'm just happy. Through the challenges of today, I've been kind of lucky. I always feel bad in saying that, I was writing songs behind the scenes. So I can write songs for other people, and I wasn't just relying on live band stuff. So I'm able to sustain that. If I had to make my living through live band, I would be in serious trouble. It's a really tough economy, but I feel like the more you diversify yourself, when these things happen, then maybe you have a chance to make it through, And a lot of my musician friends, they might drop off and stuff, but it's gonna come back. And I mean, if you're out there and you're still wanting to play music, don't give up. Don't let COVID stop this. This is in us. We have to do this. So no matter what, through these tough times, we have to keep going. I'm not going to stop. I'm writing more music and making more music than I ever have, because I'm just focusing all my energy on that. What else am I going to do? So that's what I'm doing with my time. I just think everybody, we can make it through together, and we just got to stay focused on that. Don't leave. The thing that I would tell a young person is don't give up. Everybody always asks me, how is it working out now? Why now? And I've seen it with my songwriting getting better and better over the years. I like what I did before, but I can see the progression. And the more you do it, the more you're going to progress. It's only natural. I'm a slower learner, so it took me 20 years to get here. And some people get it right off the bat, right? But I mean, my advice is to always stick with it. And don't let it go. And that's with anything. If you want to be an actor, whatever you want to do, a lawyer, you got to stick with it or it's not going to happen. Sometimes it's going to take 20 years, yeah, but it'll happen. I believe that it will, if you do.
We did this song years ago at the Sugar Shack, and it was produced by Simon Larachette there. And everybody's, over the years, it's just kind of become like, people who come out to see the show, it's kind of become their favorite. And
Fan favorite, for sure.
It's a fan favorite. And even people that weren't following us back then, I realized that they're still requesting the song, and there's something special about it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's hard to realize. It's the ones that I don't think are going to do well that do well, and the ones that I think are going to do well, they bomb.
You just never know what's going to hit and what's not.
Yeah.
What's going to connect with people in that moment at that time. And that's the wonderful thing about music.
Wonderful and hard part. 'Cause
as a writer.
As a writer, that's what I do for my job now, is I write songs for other people as well now. And it's really hard because you try to follow this demographic or trend, but if you follow this trend, you're out of the loop. If you're trying to write it, if you're trying to imitate it, you're out of the loop. So I found that I need to check myself and just go back to writing honest stuff that anybody would care about, right?
You write what's in your heart, and that's going to connect with one person or another.
Yeah,
Yep.
Exactly. So I guess that's what this song did. It's called Slow, and we're so excited to bring it back.
Well, I'm standing out here in the pouring rain, just wondering if I'll ever get to see you again. Got a little bit of something and it wasn't enough. Need the whole damn thing or nothing at all. Baby, I don't wanna go slow with you. No, baby, I don't wanna go slow with you. So I called you on the phone and you wouldn't pick up. Just tell me what I did and I won't do it anymore. Went over to your house and you didn't want to talk. I'll give you your space if it's really what you want. I don't wanna go slow with you. Oh, baby, I don't wanna go slow with you. Down here on my knees, I'll apologize if that is all you need. But I don't wanna go slow with you. Baby, I don't wanna go slow with you. But you asked me to. I can see why they like it. I think it's okay.
It doesn't suck too bad.
As Jeff would say, it doesn't suck too bad. That's right. Oh, man. Yeah.
Jeff's Aaron's wonderfully talented, award-winning music producer.
He's won an award or two. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's been the change. Like a lot of people have said, what's different now? What's different after 20 years? And I mean, that man taught me he always says, I just taught you how to get out of your own way. So, the songs I were writing before to the songs I'm writing now, he's just like, it was always there, and you just need to get out of your way. So it's nice to have somebody show you that. And also, it's because he has me write 100 songs before he says yes to one.
This is true. This is true.
So I guess if you're playing the odds, that's part of the reason too.
I don't know how you come up with so many ideas for songs.
I co-write with others. I'm super lazy. I just make them do all the work. And
He's not.
no,
I
no.
live with you.
During this COVID, I'm even more insane because I built a studio in the basement, which I'm sure most musicians are doing.
Insane.
And now I have headphones on. I'm listening to music all the time. I'm mixing, and it's crazy. But when I was allowed to go to Nashville, I wrote this with my buddies Phil Barton and Joe Ernwine. And we went down to Nashville. Joe said something to me. Joe and I, we room together sometimes. So he said something to me. He said, I was going out with this girl, and we just kind of broke up. It's not like we fell out of love. It's not like we hated each other. We just broke up. And he goes, sometimes I wonder if we can go back. And I thought, ooh, can we go back? And I went back to the hotel and I started writing this song, and I brought it in the next morning. And they were like, oh, okay, we dig that. But I think most of the time it's probably better if you just leave it alone. I don't know if you should call. I might be wrong. I've been with you for 21 years, so I don't know anything about relationships beyond this. So we're going to play Can We Go Back? And oddly enough, this song became the most streamed song on the record. We put it out there, and it just kind of...
Apple Music really supported it a lot. And
Apple Music has done wonders for me.
put it everywhere for everyone to listen.
Exactly.
It was wonderful.
And I'm so grateful. This is one of the songs that I loved, and it did well, and it surprised the heck out of me because I liked it.
You're not always wrong.
Most of the time. I wrote a song the other day. I'm working on it. A good woman is always right.
Ooh, I can get down with that.
I don't know if that's good or not, because I never know if it's good until somebody else goes, that's a good song. But a good woman's always right.
You're off on a good foot.
Wonder if that tree's still there. One we carved our initials in. Back when we were kids. Didn't really matter where we were at, as long as you were shotgun holding my hand and we were feeling it the way we did. Can we go back? Can we go back? Back to what we had. 'Cause we were really something when we had the world. We set our hearts on fire. I was yours, you were my girl. We lit up like fireworks, burning up the night. And we go back to what we had. Remember being you and me, living young, wild and free. There was nothing like that wasted time. Let's get it back, let's bring it on back. 'Cause we were really something when we had the world. We set our hearts on fire. I was yours and you were my girl. We lit up like fireworks, burning up the night. Can we go back? Yeah, let's go back. Can we go back? Can we go back? Go back to what we had. 'Cause we were really something when we had the world. We set our hearts on fire. I was yours, you were my girl. We lit up like like fireworks burning up the night. Can we go back? We go back to what we had.